What is going on, everyone? Thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at All I See Is W, where we talk about finance and personal development. Well, today I wanted to make this video to share with you two hot picks that I feel can add so much value to your investment portfolio. But before I begin though, I'd like to inform you that all of the information I'll be sharing with you today should be used as guidance information only. And anytime when you do consider making an investment, please make sure to always do your research. Let's get started. Now, the two tickers I wanted to share with you are related in the biotech sector. We know that in the month of January, February, March, it's cold, right? So for those reasons, we need healthcare, and that is why biotechnology companies tend to skyrocket around this time frame. Now, the first ticker I wanted to share with you is a company that's based out in Texas. It's a company called iBio by the ticker iBio. Now, I've been making content on iBio for X amount of months now, and the fact that this company has been experiencing a reverse trend just recently, I'm bullish that this ticker will skyrocket coming very soon. And today the share price had gained about 36%. So that's just big news, including in the aftermarket. What we know is that in 2020, the company elected a new CEO, Tom Isett, and Tom Isett has assembled a solid team at the core of iBio, where the finance and clinical program is becoming revamped. What we know is that there are several vaccines that are in preclinical trials right now. So for example, there's the iBio 400, there's the iBio 200 intended for COVID-19, which is the virus-like particle, and there's also the important vaccine that they're working on, the iBio 201, which is a subunit protein called licum. So I feel that come this month or February, we shall hear from Tom Isett that there will be investigational new drug submission on its iBio 201 to make headway into clinical trials, as well as having toxicity results from preclinical trials be delivered. And this is looking exciting because where we are today compared to where we were a few weeks ago previously, the share price was hovering at the low $1, and today it's back up to like 170. We know that this ticker ran all the way up to like $7. So there's potential bull run in this company where you can gain 5, 6, 7-fold increase. And the fact that we know biotech is booming right now, I feel like iBio is a company not to ignore. The fact that we have Tom Isett coming from GE Healthcare, he brought in people from clinical sides that work in large scale companies where they're used to already establishing companies by developing economies of scale. I know that these companies will grow in the long run, so let's not lose sight of what iBio can do for your investment portfolio. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is a company that is based out in San Diego. It's called Emerald Bioscience by the ticker EMBI. Now, today the share price had gone up at around 36%, so that is looking solid. And what this company is working on is it has several drugs that's in preclinical trials right now, where it's intended to be used for patients dealing with glaucoma. We know glaucoma is a billion-dollar sector where there isn't really effective medication out there out in the field to protect patients, as well as reducing intraocular pressure. And for those reasons, I feel like this company is a disruptive game changer company where it can disrupt the whole entire glaucoma space. And for those reasons, its market share can definitely start bull running up. And today we know that it's gained all the way up 36%, so that's looking solid. And I am exiting this company at around the $1 to $1.15 share price range, and just wanted to give that insight to you because we know that 2020 in September, there's a new CEO elected from the shareholders, Puneet Dhillon, and we know that the CEO previously worked at Oncoset, where he uplisted the company from OTC to NASDAQ, and he raised so much money there where he worked with Merck as well as establishing its program at Oncoset dealing with cancers in the brain. Now, what we know is that Ponit Dhillon also came from Inovio Pharmaceuticals as the VP of Operations and Finance, where he established the company and raised about $200 million through multiple financing. So that just tells you this is a true businessman and that he can revamp a company like Emerald Bioscience. And what's so interesting about EMBI is come January 28th at the shareholders conference, this company will announce its new company rebranding. So for example, instead of having EMBI, the company name will change as well as the company ticker. So all of you holding on to EMBI, don't be surprised when the ticker name changes. But it's going to be exciting times for 2021. We know that its preclinical trials data has demonstrated superior intraocular pressure reduction in glaucoma potential. And the fact that there's no neuroprotection products out there in the field, if and when EMBI can demonstrate that its drug product shows neuroprotection to prevent glaucoma, then that is just a big sector to get involved with. And that's why I feel like the share price will start hovering up to its prior resistance. When I say prior resistance, this ticker was previously at $1.17 back in 2019 of April, right when COVID started taking a toll on most companies and they had to slow down their trials. Now, come Q2, we shall hear news release on additional experiments going on in preclinical trials. There's 2 going on where the company is going to compare its drug product along with the traditional products out in the field to see which one's better at reducing intraocular pressure, as well as adding its drug product on top of the medication to see if it significantly makes a difference with reducing the intraocular pressure. Now, experiment 2 has to deal with neuroprotection, and once there's data that can demonstrate neuroprotection, then that will be the game changer for this company, where EMBI will be unlocking so much potential for advancing clinical unmet needs in glaucoma. And that is why I feel so bullish with this company. And the fact that we know from a financial standpoint, right, this company is fairly small. However, today the share price had gone up by like 36%. Trading volume was at its most today at 30 million share volume being traded. So that's just solid news. Perhaps it's the rebranding of the company that's coming out. Perhaps it's a new CEO. Perhaps people are beginning to gain exposure on what this company can do. And what I really like is the fact that it's working with the University of Mississippi. Now, why do I bring that up? Well, the University of Mississippi is the only entity as well as institution where the federal DEA has provided approved license for the institution to grow cannabis and research and develop. Now, how the bioengineered product that Emerald Bioscience has developed, it has been working with University of Mississippi with the design construct to come up with this product, this bioengineered product with THC, VHS amino acids, as well as CBD VHS amino acids, as well as having a robust scientific advisory board with one of the most renowned scientists out in the field, as well as a chief scientific officer from Stanford. So this tells you that all of the reputable high name members are part of this company to support the development of advancing clinical unmet needs in glaucoma patients. And that's why I feel that come close to Q3, Q4 of this year, the share price can hover up to the whole dollar share price range. And we know that in Q3, the company intends to initiate phase 1 clinical trials. And we know that the clinical trial cycle time will be very fast in this type of environment where you have a mode of delivery of just putting a solvent in your eye and just seeing whether there's any safety related problems. And we know that there won't be any safety related problems, very unlikely. And phase 2, phase 3 will continue on. But right now, from a share price standpoint, right, I mean, getting in for cheap and selling for steep is the name of the game, because once you wait, that's when Wall Street knows about it, and that's when you can't really capitalize on significant positive proceeds. So similar to Zomedica, when I had recommended this ticker at 7 cents, where it's just bull run all the way up to like $1.40, Well, I am firmly positive that with Emerald Bioscience, that ticker can skyrocket as well. So overall, I just wanted to make this video to share with you insights on these two tickers, iBio and Emerald Bioscience. So if you found this video valuable, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. And I also left a link down below. Let's say if you don't have a trading account, you can always consider opening up a Webull account, and just by clicking on the link below, and you could potentially gain 4 free stocks as well. And I've also left some value add investing books down below for you to take a look at. Let's say if you're new and gaining exposure to investing, now take a look. All right, so overall, thanks again for watching another episode, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye, y'all.